Hello and welcome back to the 41st episode of this Hogwarts Legacy playthrough. Here we are once again inside Spint Witches, and I think today we're gonna set our charm compass through the quests to the main quest, the Room of Requirement.
You're back! Nice to see you again.
Back only briefly.
Anyone can run a shop if they want.
Revelio.
Okay, so it's been 2 months since I've uploaded the next episode, so bear with me if I'm a little slow. Right, so it's Hogwarts Castle we must go, and I'm going to fly there on our broom. I think it's spell 1. And then a direction. So let's find a nice spot to mount our broom. How about there? Circle. Taking in the nice scenery. Above the greenhouse. Houses. How do I stop? There we go. Right, so we must go to the 7th floor corridor, something like that, to meet with Professor Weasley.
I wish they'd let Ronan teach the entire curriculum. Charm.
Revelio.
I know we've collected a lot of Revelio pages in this castle, and items found. So it's just going to be harder to find things.
Wonder what the Gowan.
Revelio.
I feel like we could have flown to this spot. Oh well.
Revelio.
Leave me be.
Peeves?
All that happened that day, I would.
Oh no.
May we talk about this? I cannot do this for all eternity.
Poor ghost guy.
Revelio.
Alright, I can hear something, but I'd say it's behind that door. Wait, it sounds here. Sounds so close. Maybe up there. just leave it.
I wonder how we'd get into Black's office. Not that I'd want to go in, mind you. Well, not if he's there.
Revelio.
The garden at Hogwarts is very impressive. Do you think the garden maintains them? With the help of houses?
Oh, we found something. Okay, I think it was Levioso.
Levioso.
Yep. This Revelio page is not a Revelio page. It's just a regular one.
Revelio.
Look at that. It's like a galaxy of some sort. Very impressive.
Revelio.
Sounds close. There's a Revelio page. A legitimate one. This is Tapestry of Barnabas the Barmy. It's an active tapestry. Getting clubbed by a troll.
Revelio.
Alright, looks like we're gonna have to wait to see Professor Weasley. But that's fine.
Professor Weasley?
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
We shall.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deek? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deek, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it.
Right, so the main quest, the Room of Requirement, has started properly. And we need to find Deek, by the sounds of it, the house elf.
Revelio.
Lead the way, Professor. Appears to be a few objects here. We can play around with. floating candle.
Revelio.
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess.
Allow me.
This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Alright, we're going to learn Evanesco, apparently a vanishing spell. Alright. X, triangle, so on and so forth. And we have a new spell
Splendid.
unlocked.
Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
I might put it there. Which one is Evanesco? That one. Transfiguration spell. Alrighty. Let us vanquish. I forget how to. There we go.
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
And it's not our first encounter with Moonstone.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
I guess we'll learn its true purpose.
Revelio.
Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to.
Ah.
Can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deek.
Yes, Professor.
Alright, explore the room of requirement.
Revelio.
A to T. Fireplace note. Hopefully we didn't miss anything.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Revelio. Revelio.
Bit of exploration never hurt. Think. It's the other one we want.
Accio.
Accio. That's the one.
Revelio.
Okay, maybe we need to use it somewhere else. Or can we go under there?
Protego. Revelio.
Okay.
Accio.
I don't think this is gonna help. Okay, outer zone. Maybe it goes that way. Oh, maybe we climb up there. No, we can't. Or can we?
Depulso.
Okay, we can. This chest has a lace sorcerer hat. Downgrade.
Revelio.
Might as well slide down. Well, I think we hit a dead end. No, this way.
Revelio.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them!
Where?
No, not. That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin.
Got a sack. We might be able to. Accio. How to. I forget how to manual aim. Maybe you can't in this room. Or maybe it's probably not even worth getting. From here.
Depulso.
There we go. Where'd that go?
Revelio.
$55 gold galleons.
Revelio.
Evanesco.
Revelio.
Unusual setup for a toilet and bath. Fair enough. Bathtub note.
Revelio.
Oh, that's cool.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
Yes, it definitely needs to be decluttered. Ah. This looks quite out of reach.
Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Revelio.
I mean, it's only a sack if we can't get it. Shouldn't be too big a deal.
What was that?
Revelio.
Was that a golden snitch?
Where? I missed it.
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Revelio. Depulso. Revelio.
Huh. How do we get through that? Can we jump it?
Revelio.
Maybe. We're meant to bring it out here. What was that done?
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defendo.
Oh, hang on. Can we like... Let's roll. Maybe that. No.
Accio.
Oh. I think maybe we're meant to drag it over here. No, we can't. Just gonna move that.
Depulso.
If we could reset those boxes.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Let's see if that's respawned it.
Depulso.
Get that out the way. Maybe even this. Let's see. Accio.
Accio.
No. It's a pain. So close. There we go. Better be worth it. First keycap
Revelio.
in that chest. Well, at least we got it. Mini puzzle solved. This looks promising.
Lumos.
I've got no control. There's Deek, I
Yikes!
guess.
Careful.
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deek will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deek, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deek was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deek was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deek is honored to meet you.
Deek has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deek. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deek, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deek's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
My Quidditch pitch.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with.
Yes, that's better.
I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
We've unlocked the desk of description. Reveals magical properties of any gear that's unidentified. Okay. Let's go use the desk of description.
I don't have anything for this at the moment.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Yeah, I think we've been selling the gear we find. Okay, well...
Revelio.
This is a breath of fresh air after being in that type of room of requirement we just in. I forget what the Deek called it. Should we explore or? Guess that's it. Blue flame isn't activating yet. I think we have to just speak to Professor Weasley first.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Another spell? Conjuring spell.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as Moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Conjure a potting table and potions station. I guess we just swish and flick.
Revelio.
Okay, so we know what that does for later. Wait, we learned that new spell, so I think we'll have to set it.
Levioso.
Transfiguration, conjuring spell. We'll have to rearrange the spell orders later on if it comes to be a problem.
Revelio.
We want them to be as smooth and functioning as possible. Alright, let's try this conjuration spell. Potions, herbology, utility, wall hangings, rugs, furniture, decorations, room of requirement artwork, seating, tables, statues, and seasonal decorations. So some have exclamation marks. Potting table and potion station. So these are all stations. What's the difference? It's more gothic. I think it's just different appearances. Probably do the same thing. So we'll go eclectic. Yeah, we'll go that. Okay. We can... Where should we put it? Maybe over... Yeah, over here. Near Deek. How do we... rotate R1? Yep, there we go. That'll do. Conjure. Nice. We don't want to. We're more organised than that. So, potting table. I think that'd be herbology related. Yep. Which one? Do we stick with the theme of eclectic? I guess so. Go about there.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
Okay, we're stuck here for Conjuration. In the Room of Requirement.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deek?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deek has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deek tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
I will be sure to speak with Deek if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
The Room of Requirement main quest is complete. And we got the flute flames for the Room of Requirements. We walked by earlier. A lot of collections. So I take it we can deck this room out with a lot of different stuff. And I mean, in the future I might be able to come in and do that. Might be able to find some time when it's more suitable. Professor Weasley mentioned to speak to Deek, but I don't see him. Mustn't be too important. I'm sure we'll be back here at some point, or maybe more than once. So mission's complete.
I've more to teach you about transfiguration, if you have a moment.
Alright, well, might as well speak to her.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some Moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Yeah, so we might hold off on that. But obviously it's a quest we're going to have to do at some point. Side quest. With that said, we might just leave that here and wait and see when we'll be back here. Alright, let's see all our new goodies. And we got that one Revelio page in Hogwarts. Oh, I think we'll stick with that. Looks better. Alright, well, time to save it. See if we can find where we left off. I think it would be that. So we'll save there. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you on the next.